I think Carys and I have had quite a unique journey together. You know, we sort of stress tested our relationship in quite a short space of time. In the first year together, we headed off, we went travelling, which, by the way, was just the best time. You know, seeing all these new things and new experiences and ultimately just falling more in love with your best friend. When we got back, we bought a house together, we lived through lockdowns, and, you know, despite all the really scary times that was going on, we just had an absolute blast. We just loved it. And then, of course, there's no bigger challenge than having our amazing daughter, Maeve, which she is somewhere. But, you know, I think it just goes to show that when the foundations are right, the core values are right, you know, you can just get through anything as a team and find enjoyment and love out of everything. And I find that most of the time Carys and I are really similar, but on occasion we can be very, very different. So like, sometimes in the morning I'll wake up grumpy, other times I'll just let her sleep in. Carys likes country music, most normal people don't. Carys doesn't like fruit and nut chocolate, so I buy fruit and nut chocolate so I can actually have some chocolate. I do the cooking. I do the cooking. She does the washing. And in that vein, we've made some very important promises here today, and as an attempt to make our marriage even more of a success, and in the presence of everyone here, I'd like to make a commitment to you that I will double check my pockets for tissues every time I put them in the washing. Because honestly, if there's anything that will tear us apart, it's that. It's that. I shit you not. Yeah. But all jokes aside, this is genuinely, you know, I realise this is genuinely like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to drop a public love bomb about Carys, and considering she's just agreed to tolerate all of my bad habits, my brilliant taste in music, and a lifetime of watching Castle. Yeah, it's the least I can do, so here it goes. And I've grown up with really high aspirations of what marriage is, and I've witnessed my mum and dad, my grandparents, my family go through highs and lows and decades together. And frankly, and as many of you in this room will remember, my sunnies were looking a bit bleak. But, you know, when Carys and I got together and things started getting serious, I just knew that I'd found someone that, no matter what, was worth every gram of my love. And I think there's always been a connection between us ever since we met in Bangor. But it wasn't until years later we re-met and things took a different path. And I remember fairly early on we met up at Decathlon, of all places. But it was ahead of a skiing holiday, and I just had one of the most amazing moments of my life there, stood just staring at Carys, falling in love with her right there in amongst the ski helmets and the thermals.
So romantic.
So romantic, yeah. And another date that really sticks out is we headed deep into the Kent countryside. I've been practicing that a lot. To see, yeah, nailed that, right? Yeah, I won't repeat it. But we went to go and see some of the places from Carys' childhood, and we drove around a few hot spots. We ended up at a place called Bow Beach, sorry. I'm not from Kent. It's essentially like a nature reserve, it's a bird watching spot and things like that. And we got out of the car, we had a good giggle at some of the anoraks that we saw, and we literally stayed there for like 5 minutes before we both got bored. But Carys admitted on the drive home that the only reason why she took me there was as a sort of test, because if she could take me somewhere really boring and we still had, you know, a good time, then she knew I could be the one. And it was also in the car on the way home, you were playing music on my phone, and Carys decided to rename herself in my phone to My Beautiful Sexy Love of My Life. And genuinely, when I was putting this speech together and thinking of how I could sum it up, I couldn't put it better. And you quite literally are my beautiful, sexy love of my life, and I cannot wait to spend a lifetime of visiting more boring places with you. So, if everyone can raise a glass and wish Carys all the luck that she's going to need. To Carys.
Packed some bags and we headed west, Thought that it might be the best thing for us. I was thinking about me and all the things that you'd leave behind, family and a peace of mind. And I got you. I'm gonna love you till the stars go out, shelter up above you till they all fall down. We ain't got light, we got love. We ain't got light, we got love.
Wow, you look amazing. Incredible.
Like feathers in the heavy rain, two of us together can weather any change that comes our way. Nothing here feels like home. Home is who you're with when you don't feel alone anymore. I'm gonna love you till the stars go out, shelter up above you till they all fall down. We ain't got light, we got love. We ain't got light, we got love.
I give you this ring of a symbol of our love for each other and our future married life. I promise to care for you with love and friendship, to support and comfort you through good times and through troubled times, to respect and cherish you, and to be faithful always. These promises I make to you for the rest of my life.
We ain't got light, we got love. We ain't got light, we got love. I said we ain't got light, we got love. We ain't got light, we got love.
Miss that sexy smile, looking forward to see you. I hope I will lose control. Love you every night, no checking the time, just us loving you all night long.
Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome. I'm Mark, and I'm father of the bride. It's my honour to start the speeches. What a fantastic day we've had so far. I'm using the word again, but I had the honour of walking Carys down the aisle, and when the door opened and I looked in and there was all those fantastic smiling faces, it was very moving. And Carys was standing next to me going, I'm going to cry, I'm going to cry, I'm going to cry. And I'm going, don't cry because I might cry. It's great to see so many people here today. I can honestly say that today wouldn't have been the day it is without you all here. It seemed like a couple of years ago that Carys was just a little toddler like Maeve. And now, in a blink of an eye, she's a grown woman with her own daughter. And look at how beautiful she looks today. I'm so proud of the woman that she's become. As a child, she was always happy and positive, kind and caring, and easily made friends. This seems something she's carried on into teenage life and then adult life. Then we were introduced to Adam, and we quickly understood that this was going to be serious. Adam has helped bring a maturity and confidence to Carys, and she seems really happy, especially now since the arrival of Maeve. Adam is such a lovely man. I'd like to welcome Adam into the family. Carys' mother and I couldn't have hoped for a better son-in-law. We're proud to have him and his parents, Catherine and Alan, join together with our family. To the bride and groom.
These are the hands that will work alongside yours as together you build your future. These are the hands that will hold you when grief fills your mind. These are the hands that will countless times wipe the tears from your eyes. These are the hands that will tenderly hold your children. These are the hands that will help you to hold your family as one. These are the hands that will give you strength when you need it. These are the hands that even when wrinkled with age will still be searching for yours, still giving you the same unspoken tenderness with just one touch. Do you promise to give them your love and support?
We